Yeagley, go through your questions.
Coach,
Yeah.
what's special about this team compared to years past?
I think they stayed real just steady when things were challenging with some of the ties, playing well, not losing one belief or composure when things weren't going well. And you have a couple tough road losses, and we're trying to get out of that. And I think it says a lot about the program and the players that we recruit, that we all believed it, maybe others didn't, but we all felt that based on the performance of what was happening throughout the season, that we were definitely capable of having a moment like this today. So that was really fun and winning a title at home is just really fun with families. And I know today's crowd, because of the weather and a lot going on, it was a bummer we didn't have more people celebrate with us, but I think everyone will still enjoy this title.
I don't want to be too negative on you, but is it all weird winning the Big Ten title knowing you haven't completely locked up an NCAA bid yet? Because you've haven't won it other years where you were safely in the NCAA tournament. This year you win it, which might give you a boost with the committee, but you haven't firmly locked in a seed yet and need a little work in the Big Ten tournament. Is that a little strange?
No, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, in this business, you got to enjoy every win, every moment. I can't control what's happening with other people. We can control our own destiny. With that, so it's going to be hard to keep a team that won the Big Ten regular season out with, I think, our resume, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not the committee, so we'll see what happens.
Coach, 15 shots on goal and 19 attempts. What can you say about the attack today?
It was probably our most the shots on goal was great, right? And we got the sniffer goal with Collins. That was something we've been working really hard, keeping things on frame and being there for that. I love that goal. I loved Hugo's. Patty's, we've been working so hard at getting him to score from 18 to 22, and then Sammy's great ball by Hugo. I mean, 4 goals that kind of represent some of our biggest strengths and areas that we needed to get better. I thought one, I think we got a restart goal today. It was close. I mean, I guess Hugo's really kind of came off that, right, or kind of indirectly. Was one of them off kind of a throw? Mm-hmm. I can't remember, but. Yeah, I thought we were really good in all phases. I think really where it started today was our defending from the front. We made it really difficult for them to find the players that they want to have the ball, and we made it really predictable for our help and our communication, how we solved their 10 tempo from the weak side when they tried to change it. I thought all those guys did a great job of executing what we needed to do on the day. And we held a really good attacking Rutgers team to not a lot of good looks. They're a very good attacking team. Defensively, they've been up and down, but really good attacking team. So I'm really happy with that.
Since I asked you negative last time, we're going to go very positive on this one. How does it feel after 2 years that they, of coming to the last day and not winning the title, this time you pulled it off since the first time since 2020. So how does it feel to exercise the demons of the last couple of years?
Yeah, last game, I think we've been in a final game with a chance to win it. I don't know, Austin, maybe
16 was the last time you were.
16, yeah. Between the regular season and the postseason, I believe. I think we've been in a final regular season game that could have won it based on the result, and then we've been to a lot of finals. Yeah, that says a lot about the program. Very proud of that.
It was a pretty chippy match. We talk about the physicality between the two teams.
Yeah, I think the official, I didn't think the call was necessarily going our way today, but it was a lot. The conditions and the match, the implications. It felt like a tournament game, honestly. It really did. And both teams are playing for a lot. They had a chance, with the result to share if the other games went their way. And obviously we knew what we needed to do. We knew we needed to win to be in contention. A tie wouldn't have helped. It would have just done some seeding movement. So yeah, I think that was part of it. I think these slippery elements were some of it too. Some of them I think were just, footing and whatnot. So nothing that was over the top though. I mean, even some of the tough challenges I thought were, no one was trying to be malicious.
There's a moment after the match where the players hoist the trophy and you're clapping. You sort of turn away from them to face the stands. Kind of what was your emotions in that moment?
I just reflected a little bit after this game because every title is different. How you get there, things to overcome. Yeah, I just a lot of reflection on kind of the season was kind of going through my mind, and I was just kind of looking around to see, you want to step away from the moment and just look at what else is going on and reflect. That was kind of what I was doing at that time, most likely.
Coach, we saw you on FaceTime with your father after the game.
Yeah.
What was that moment like with him?
I mean, it's hard for him to watch the games live, especially the big games. Yeah, we're gonna go enjoy. I'm gonna go spend some time with him now, and yeah, he's a very proud, father, grandparent, and he got everything going here. So it's a lot emotional for him. So I think it's hard for him to watch live certain games. So yeah, I'm really happy for him. He's definitely as happy as anyone.
What was talked about at halftime after giving up that late goal?
Get after him. Yeah, it was not. We knew at half we were sitting in a good position, and I was honest with the guys. I said, at this moment, you're the champion. If this stays the same and the results stay the same, usually I don't do that, but I needed to flip their mind with that tough goal. Not tough, just unfortunate timing. Good goal by Rutgers. And make them feel really good about, one, their performance, and two, where we're sitting. We didn't know, obviously, the results would stand, but I wanted them to feel really confident and edgy going into second half, and I thought we did. I thought we were so good that first 15 minutes and just chance after chance. If we sit and absorb, that's a tough team to do that against. They're just too technical. They're very good in combination play. They can finish from distance. I didn't think that was the play. Last 12, 15, we were starting to give a little territory, pick and choose when we go, and I thought the guys managed the game super well late. The last 10 minutes, that were fantastic. The way we're still not giving too much territory, but also being smart about who we set forward.
Even though you said that there was a belief for sort of that October turnaround, did you actually expect that it was going to turn into a title?
At this conference right now, it's hard to predict anything. I'll be honest with you. I just knew that I felt we could be in the mix. That's all I felt. I didn't know really what everything else was going to be. There was just no team that was just going to fall down and be an easy out for anyone. I mean, Maryland to be the 9th place team is still crazy. They're really good and talented, and their season's done today. So I just felt like we're going to be in it if we can take care of business. And I just used last year's as an example. We're 5 games in, we get that tie at Rutgers. We still have a chance to win it at Maryland, Rutgers rather, last game of the season. No, it's here against Maryland. Sorry, Big Ten tournament for Rutgers. And yet we didn't, but we still had a chance. I just wanted them to go, guys, don't get caught up too much. Just keep plugging away, and they did. So just really happy for the team. And I always tell the young guys, Coach, 1 for 1, the freshmen. I said, that's great, guys. Enjoy it. It's hard. Some of these guys have won 5. We gave the big game ball to Brett Beebe. I thought had a really good game. He's had a very good season. He's had a great career. I think it's his 5th in his time here. It's pretty impressive. And those go up on the signboards, and those will always be here as part of the stadium, and that will be displayed over in Assembly Hall. So yeah, every title, no matter how it comes, whether you're 8-0 like we were in 18, or this way where we kind of came from the rear of the track, they're all pretty nice.
Could you kind of sense with some of the veterans that they were using the Maryland result last year as fuel? Is that something you picked up?
There was some fuel. I think there was some fuel from this game last year at Rutgers. I thought our guys, we did some really good things, but they didn't want to see, they wanted to celebrate the last game, whether that was a win, which we needed just for overall seeding and NCAA, but just a chance to win a title. They didn't want to have that feeling, and sometimes you have to go there to kind of dig in for a little extra. I don't typically do much of that, but occasionally I say go where you need to go. Go where you need to find that extra push. And then when you have moments like this, when the fun of the celebration, you just want more of it. It's a drug, this freaking winning. You want more, right? I love it. So yeah, that just keeps you coming back. Drives you.
Oh, I thought you were done.
No, yeah.
No, I was just going to say, talking about Maryland, you have the longest NCAA tournament streak. You have the second longest. Theirs is over. Yours we'll see. But how is it different to have that where the two longest streaks are
I
how to
didn't know
struggle
they
in the
had
year?
a long one, but yeah, like I said, NCAA, we're focused on Big Ten right now. Our body of work will sort that out, and we'll see where it all lands.
But in terms of Maryland, do you feel it all bad for them that they end
Yeah,
their
no,
22-year streak?
I don't want to see Maryland have a tough year. No, I like to see the other blue bloods in contention. We've had great rivalry with them, a very friendly one. I have a good relationship with Sasho. There's no bad feelings. I'm not cheering for Maryland to not be the team in. Absolutely not. This is not how we think. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough place to be, and just reminds everyone that it's difficult to win games and to win titles, no matter what.
Kind of saw Joey disappear to the side of the Tardy Center after that. Obviously, he's the captain, but was it predetermined that he was going to be the one to kind of deliver it to the team?
No, I mean, we didn't talk about the title. I figured it was here, but we didn't talk about it as a staff. I didn't talk about Diane or Austin, honestly. It was just after the game we're celebrating, I figured it'd somehow appear. And Diane came up to me and she said, Joey's getting it, we're going to bring it out, and that's where Joey went. So very fitting that Joey, of course, would get it. He's been a part of a lot of titles as our captain with JT, and it was just fun to see the reaction of the guys and just to celebrate with family. And this will be home titles are different. They're in your memory. Definitely gonna have a lot of great memories from today.
Unlimited beef jerky for the team in the locker room today.
We'll let him go. Let it rip. That's right. Let it rip today.
Anything else, Coach, looking forward to the tournament. There's a belief in soccer that having success in like league play, regular season, is different from having success in like knockout. Is there any facets of the game that you think are more important in that setting?
Well, I think the restarts we talked a lot about. That's always an important part as the games get tighter. And I think we're doing better with that. So we'll focus a lot on restarts, being healthy, being fresh. Less is more at this time of the year, honestly, and we'll hone in on some things, keep them really edgy and fresh. That's going to be the focus. But yeah, we do well in tournament play too. So I think the confidence of the group, they've been in those positions, so it's not going to be uncharted. But they know it's going to be every game will be difficult.
Anything else? Nice.
Good job,
Thanks, everyone.
guys.